My poor herb garden has been so neglected. So I'm going to get out here today. I'm going to get it all cleaned up and we're going to plant some more herbs and some greens. Hi, my name's Kathleen and this is my Alabama farm life. Welcome to my channel. So I went through my massive selection of seeds and I pulled out some cilantro, some endive. I've got gourmet lettuce mix. I've got flag leeks, red cabbage, and some arugula. And I'm just going to use the half section and see if I can get lucky and grow all these great seeds. Okay, I've got the bed cleaned out as much as I'm going to. I really need to move my sage and my rosemary, but I still can't figure out where to put it. So we're just going to leave it right there for now. I'm just going to use this half section and get my seeds planted. What's up, church? Yeah, good kitty. I'm just going to take my garden pole here and I'm just going to poke some holes. Well, I'm going to break everything up first. This is hay from the strawberries. There were a whole bunch of strawberries in here, but unfortunately they all died and I only have 2 left. So I'm just going to break up all this stuff and I'm going to plant the seeds right below it and see how it does. Give it a little coverage. I think I've decided that on this very edge I'm going to put the leeks. I've never grown these leeks before, and of course the seeds are really old, but I think they'll grow, but we shall see. And here I'm going to put the endive, the arugula, and the cilantro, and those plants can get pretty big, so I don't want to squash them or plant them too close together, so I'm just going to poke some holes and make sure I give them some room to grow. And then I'm just going to make a trough for the mixed lettuce. It doesn't really care how crowded it gets. All right, the first set of seeds that I'm going to plant are these leeks. Now, leeks are alliums and they are very similar to onions and garlic and shallots, and they have a sweet onion flavor. These seeds are old and I can't remember if I've ever planted any of the other leeks before, so we're going to try this time and see if we can get them started. Next up are going to be the gourmet lettuce mix. Now these are a variety of greens. They tend to be very leafy and I usually get an assortment. I've planted these several times and have had really good luck. My next seed that we're going to plant is the arugula. Now arugula is a very pretty plant. I've grown it before. It grows real easy. It does real well in the fall and spring. It is a green and it has a peppery flavor, and some people like to eat it on sandwiches or just in salads. Next up is this curly leaf endive. Now I've never grown endive before. I heard that you could eat it in salads. I also read that it could be a little bitter, but it's a close relative of chicory, which is really interesting because I know you could take the roots of chicory and you can make like a coffee out of it. So I figure if I don't like it, my rabbits will. So we're going to give it a try. The next seed that I'm going to plant is this red acre cabbage. I haven't had a whole lot of luck with cabbage, but we try to grow it every year. So I'm just going to use a couple of seeds and give it a try. And next is going to be cilantro. Now, cilantro is pretty hard to grow, I have found in my experience, but it grows really well during the winter time. So I'm hoping that this will grow and we'll have some cilantro, even though I'm not a fan of it. It tastes like soap to me. But it's supposed to be really good for clearing out heavy metals out of your body, and my kids, they love cilantro on their meals, so we're going to give it a go. So we got all the seeds planted. I'm just going to shove a little of this hay and soil on top of the seeds. And then I'm going to give them a really good drink of water because it's been really, really dry. I don't think we've had rain here in at least 2 weeks, if not longer. And the showers that we have gotten are just a little drizzle here and there. So it is warm and really dry. And when I looked at the Weather Channel the other day, they told us that we are in drought conditions. So we have been using a lot of water to keep my beds nice and moist, and probably continue to do so for the next week or so. I looked at the forecast again, and it's all sunshine, no rain. And then we get this little maybe possible 45% rain on this day, and then those days come and then it's no rain. So we are relying on water to keep everything nice and moist right now. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little encouragement to get out there and plant. You can plant right now. It's still warm, even though fall is just around the corner. I'm pretty sure we're probably not going to get any serious frost until November, if we get it then. But again, we shall see. You never know what the weather is going to do. But hopefully I've given you a little bit of courage to give it a try. And if nothing else, pull out a couple of pots, put some soil in it, and just plant your favorite herb and just give it a go. Gardening is fun. It's good to get your hands in the soil. And it's also nice to cook with your own food that you grew with your own hands. I also want to remind everybody to please be kind to each other right now. With everything that is going on in the world, it is so hard to find the words, but just remember, love each other as Jesus commanded us to do. You guys have a blessed and joyous day, and I will see you on my next video.